Hello guys and gals, how's it going? So today I wanted to discuss a couple of different things revolving around the upcoming release of Pokemon Black and White 2. Now, I believe the release date is October 8th, according to Nintendo today. And I just really wanted to just kind of go over my general thoughts on this. So, obviously, if you're someone that knows me, you know that I really wasn't fond of this idea at all. I honestly did not even... I really wasn't even going to get it. I honestly was not feeling it. I didn't like all the reasons being why I should get it. You know, because it's not a third game technically. It's a sequel. I didn't really like that Unova's frozen. I'm still like iffy on that, to be honest. A couple of the differences, I'm not that crazy about them all. But there's things I do like, and I kind of had like a weird epiphany thing go on this week where like a lot of these thoughts that were going on in my head for the past few months now started to kind of like dawn on me, and I kind of thought, well, you know, like I've always been like a lifelong Pokemon fan, and you know, it's not like I've bought all this. I haven't bought a third game since I think Crystal, so I never really cared for those that much. And you know, if there's a game in the Pokemon series that I don't think I need to have, you know, I'm not gonna go out of my way to get it. But you know, I did pick up, you know, Pokemon White when it first came out. I believe I went midnight. And, you know, I didn't even buy Black. I just wanted White, and that was kind of it. And I had a great time playing it. I thought it was a fantastic addition to the series. I thought it went right back to the roots. It really hit home for me, personally. It just felt like kind of almost like a new version of like a Gen 1 kind of a feel. Without it being Gen 1, of course. And I really just, overall, I liked it a lot. I really enjoyed it. I liked it a lot more than Gen 4. So, yeah, you know, so it's funny because, like, I've been going months, basically looking up stuff, getting angry, throwing rage fits, debating on making rants, debating on pissing people off, bringing it up with my friends, probably secretly pissing them off in some regards, or that, or I don't really know, actually. Maybe I didn't piss some of them off that much. I'm sure I'd piss somebody off. But, yeah, you know, and the funny part is even after it was all said and done, I talked to some people about it, the general consensus is still, like, Black and White 2 is just Black and White 2. It's just that. It's like, we're not super crazy about it, but it's kind of an interesting aspect to, you know, see the number 2 on the box and know it's a general sequel. It's a couple years later, and it's still following Black and White, which, you know, a lot of people, you know, will hopefully agree that it actually had a story, a decent one, and it was pretty good, and the end was cool, and, you know, a lot of things were going on that they actually implemented the gym leaders and all that stuff in this game, and it was just really, it was nice to see. So I'm hoping that for the sake of it being a sequel, and naturally, you know, I'm thinking, oh man, this is going to be kind of half-assed. I'm hoping that they really, you know, did a nice, decent job. The keyword's decent. It doesn't have to be perfect. And, you know, just a decent job at the story and everything. Because, like, yeah, like I said before, the fact that the world is frozen kind of bothers the crap out of me. But it's funny because I was reading that, I believe you can go around Unova now in a boat, which is kind of interesting. I always kind of wanted to see, like, just a pure piece of land in Pokemon where you kind of have to go via boat or something. But at the same time, it's like, really, like, you had to freeze the whole damn thing. Like, do you unlock pieces of the continent or whatever, the land? I don't really understand it. And then the other thing that I'm not super crazy about is these Kyurem forms that look honestly like Digimon. Like, there's always people every gen that are like, this Pokemon looks like Digimon. Listen, dude, I've watched the first 4 seasons of Digimon. I even own that shitty fifth excuse piece of crap, whatever it's called. I don't even know why I bought it. It was cheap. You know, season of Digimon, that looks like a motherfucking Digimon. The both of them look like Digimon. So don't give me that whole it doesn't look like a Digimon thing. Okay? Okay. So with that being said, yeah, you know, I went from being like really against it to like, you know what, like I said, I was a fan. I'm just gonna play it. I enjoyed this, and I'm hoping I'll enjoy this new one. So, yeah. Something I really did like, actually, was, that new concept that they're coming up with called World Tournament, where you go to this big tournament, you fight all these old gym leaders, and some of them are actually older, like I think Brock and Misty are, and, they brought Giovanni back, which was really cool, so I'm excited about that. That's like really cool to me. That's like a nice little, like, nod. A lot of people are really digging Pokewood, or whatever it's going to be called. It's like a Hollywood rendition of Pokemon, and don't get me wrong, I think the giant robotic Tyranitar is cool, but I'm not really feeling it. I don't feel like it necessarily... It doesn't really feel like a Pokemon edition, and I heard a lot of its mini games, so I'm still standing by my opinion that I think people are going to be let down by that. But teach their own. If you think it's cool, that's whatever. And then I'm not really crazy about again, you know, you gotta know I'm not crazy about a lot of things. The 3 animal forms for the 3 legendaries that were based off of that like Japanese folklore with like the demons and like thunder and wind and all that stuff. They're really cool. I like them, but I don't really care that much about the forms. The only one that I might let slide is the blue one's kind of cool. The red one's, it's alright, but it's just not enough for me to care. You know, I just don't really like them that much, basically. Then again, I've never been a super huge fan of formes or forms, whatever they're called. There's something I'm forgetting off the top of my head here that's really... Oh yeah, I don't like that they're giving out these applications that you have to pay for just to, like, you know, get all these different types of Pokemon when you know someone's going to be able to train them to you. Again, to each their own. I'm not into shooting Pokemon or whatever. It's kind of weird. I mean, I was more into throwing those Pokeballs that shot the poison or the gas in Pokemon Snap. See what I did there? Yeah, I was more into that. That was funny to me. Just like, and Bulbasaur's just like, Bulbasaur! I just found that to be really fucking funny. I know, I'm a horrible person. So yeah, yeah. What's your thoughts on this? Do you like the concept of Pokemon Black and White 2? I'm not really late to the party because I wanted to wait for more details and a release date. So, you know, hopefully this isn't too like you know, I don't know, late in the party of the Black and White 2 videos. Like, what's your thoughts on this game? Are you gonna buy it? Are you gonna get it day one? Are you not crazy about it? Or you're gonna wait for a price drop? You know, thoughts and feelings. Put them in the comments below. Please let me know. I'm very curious. And yeah, that's about it. I'm pretty excited now. We'll see how it goes. And for those who are wondering, I'm gonna get White too, and not because I have White in my hand, but because I actually like if I have to pick between the 2 Kyurem forms, I actually shockingly enough like the Reshiram one. So yeah, and I also like the Pokemon that are on the White version that are coming out for the sequel. I think it's got like Electabuzz, and then the other ones have like Magmar and all his forms. So yeah, again, tell me what you think below, and thank you very much for watching. Peace!